Hey guys, Matt Jones here. Welcome to the April 2022 Ellenbrook and Surrounds Market Update. Well, how eventful was April? Even the start of May has been pretty eventful. Not from just a real estate point of view, but school holidays, Easter, Anzac Day. The whole month has been absolutely crazy. I hope you all had a great school holidays. On the school holidays, I took my kids up to Kununurra. We spent a week up there with some of our friends. Did heaps of touring around, saw lots of swimming holes, had spent lots of time swimming and exploring the beautiful country up there. I also, whilst most people buy fridge magnets as souvenirs, I bought a motorhome while I was up there. So lucky for me, I get to go up there a little bit later on and drive that one back down. So a couple of holidays out of that one, new beauty. Now, how's the market been? Well, geez, we've seen a lot happen. So we've just had an interest rate rise. I'll talk about that one shortly. Number of sales for April, considering we had school holidays and 2 long weekends, sales were still right up there, which is, great to see. And it's just still, absolutely booming out there. All right, so let's talk about the interest rate rise. And this is what my opinion on what's going to happen because of this. Now, it went up about 0.25%. How much the banks pass on? Well, it's likely going to pass on at least the whole amount, if not a little bit more. But is it going to affect the market? My opinion, no, it's not. Reason being is we are still very short on rental properties, and we're also very short on the number of properties available for sale. Now, when we look at both of those, the rental properties across Perth, we need to be up around sort of between 5,000 and 6,000 rental properties available for the market to go neutral. So that's when rents don't increase. We're currently sitting at around 2,400 at the moment, so plenty of room to move there. And number of properties available for sale, well, we're sitting around 8,000 at the moment. For it to go into sort of neutral territory, we need between 12 and 13,000 properties available across Perth. So, quite a bit of growth there as well. So whilst we are still very, very short on the number of properties available for people to move into, we're going to continue to see, growth within the market. So in my opinion, this initial rate rise is, nothing too drastic. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen, in coming months and years to, see the market balance there. Locally, what do we see in April? Well, it's as if we didn't even have school holidays or even, 3 short weeks or 2 long weekends, whatever you want to call it. The number of sales was still right up there. The number of properties available for sale has held steady. So let's have a look and see what's been happening. In Ellenbrook, there's currently 71 properties on the market and 41 sold for April. Averley, 37 properties on the market and 35 sold. Henleybrook, 8 properties on the market and 2 sold. The Vines, 26 properties on the market and 10 sold. And Brabham, 22 properties on the market and 19 sold for April. I got so excited to talk about the market and what's happened in April that I actually forgot to tell you where we are. Now, we are down at Wildflower Park in Woodlake. This one's on Wildflower Circle. Great little park. It's got some walking paths. You can see shaded area here. There's actually heaps of big trees and playground, perfect for the kids to have a run around on, and also a grassed area. So perfect for kicking the football. Now, there's something that I find really hard to believe, and this is what I really love about Ellenbrook, is I've been doing these market videos for 10 years now, and we still haven't gone to every single park in Ellenbrook and Averley surrounding area. So it's just amazing. I love how many parks we have here. Now, the Perth market, there is currently 8,040 properties available for sale, and the number of rental properties available is 2,496. So we have seen a slight increase in the rental properties there, which is great because that will ease the rental market only very slightly. It's not, it's nothing to be worried about at all, but it is a good sign. But as I was sort of saying when I was discussing the interest rates, this market is going to continue to go up and look very positive for a little while yet. Reason being is we are still around 4,000 properties short for properties available for sale, and the rental properties are sort of around 3,500 short there as well. And that's only to go into neutral territory. So that's not into decline, that's just neutral. So we've got a long way to go there. So don't freak out about the interest rate rise. The market is going to continue to trend the way it is currently. Well, that's it for me today. If you do have any more questions about the market or would like to find out the current value of your home, please don't hesitate to get in contact. I'm Matt Jones. My number is 0408 097 806.